So today we're doing a tier list, as you can probably see on the screen. We're going through the Pokemon main series games
We
and
are.
ranking them.
Yeah, it's pretty much as
Let's
simple as
let's
that.
go.
Yeah, we'll get
Let's
right into
go.
it. There's not really much to talk about. Should we start from the top of the list or should we start from Gen 1?
I think in order they came out.
Okay. So we'll do there's a bit of red here. There's a bit of blue there. We'll do it. They're basically the same game. So
Yeah.
what
So
do you
they
think?
should end up going. Well, you can technically differentiate between them if like version exclusives, but I couldn't tell you that off the top of my
I
head
couldn't
to know
tell
which
you.
one's
We're
better.
not going to go into big. We're just going to go into like story, gameplay, and just the overall experience we've had with the games. I think that's a fair enough way to do it.
Um, I don't think they're top tier. I think nostalgia probably carries them a lot.
Hmm.
Um, so I'd maybe go A or B, just because I think there are better games out there.
I'm going to put them
Um,
B for one simple reason. And do you want to know my
is
reason,
that
Sean?
we have the remakes later that are better.
There's that, but what do
Yeah,
you think?
yeah, I'll give you
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
okay.
fair enough. Fair
That's my
enough.
reason. I think Yellow's was just a more fun experience. I enjoyed red. I had red and I had yellow, but I enjoyed yellow more personally. So
I believe I played
yeah,
all of them like going back later on.
yeah.
So
So that pretty much simple. Um, there was nothing else in Gen 1, so we can just move on to Gen
no,
2, which is
unless do you want to do Gen
Gold.
One remakes
Hmm,
or
I don't know. Gen 1 remakes
that?
was
We'll do
Gen
in order they
3,
came
right?
out. Do in order
Yeah.
they came out.
Okay. We'll do Gold and Silver. Where is Silver? Do you see Silver? Here it is. I'll put them next to each
Down
other.
there.
Yep. Okay.
I'll let you lead on this one. I'll lead on the last one.
I never played Gold and Silver. I played Heart Gold.
Shit.
Did you not play them
A
either?
bit of a predicament here, then, Jimmy.
Well, I just gonna change. Oh, if I could
Yeah,
spell.
yeah, okay.
Never played.
Solid, solid.
There's a reason I haven't played them both though. I have played Heart Gold and I have played Crystal, which is my S tier.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Top tier game.
It's the best of the early Pokemon games. I haven't played, like I said, haven't played Gold and Silver. Can't really judge them, but I played Crystal, basically the same game, but better in my opinion. So yeah, um, S tier for me, and I assume you agree, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Cool. Um, so nothing else. So we got Ruby and Sapphire next. I'll put them
Solid
next to
A tier for me personally. Love the games. Oh, again, I might have to
you.
go B though, 'cause I think I prefer the
I'm
remakes.
glad you said it.
I
um,
don't, but I don't think I can put the remakes in S. So yeah,
but Emerald in S.
Yeah, Emerald.
Emerald is
Yeah,
an S.
that's fine.
Ruby and
Emerald
Sapphire are just
is top
inferior.
tier. Yeah,
Yeah, there's no
definitely.
arguing that. Um, Fire Red and Leaf Green next. I actually never
Right.
played them, so this is on you.
I think you've got to put them A because obviously you put the originals
Yeah, they're just better
where they
versions.
are, but
Yeah,
they are better. They're a better version. End of the
agree.
day, people might disagree. I don't care. Uh,
Incorrect.
to be
False.
Gen 4.
Gen
It
4.
pains me to say,
Pearl.
but
Diamond.
Diamond and Pearl, I've got to put in C. Because playing them back as an individual game, the two they are, and not actually that good.
You know
There's a
what?
lack of new there's a lack of new Pokemon. The story's all right, it's not up there with the best. And then I'd put Platinum higher.
You know what? I agree, just simply because we've had the remakes, and the remakes are obviously better. Platinum,
And then Platinum, I'm between A and B because I really enjoyed Platinum
I'm
and the
between
additions
S
they
and
put
A.
into it make it better.
Let's put it
But
A then. If you're A and B and I'm S
yeah,
and A. Yeah.
I would contemplate S, but then I don't know if that's nostalgia because it's the first ones I played that I would rank it higher. It's actually
Um,
not as good as I remember.
I used to
I
love
used
Platinum. I think it
I
was
used to
like,
love it, but
yeah,
I don't think I can bring myself to quite put it at S again because it still has the lack of new Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl.
yeah, I can understand that. All right, well, fair enough. We are on. Where are they? Heart Gold, and wherever Soul Silver is. Yeah. What do you think?
I'll probably put Solid A again.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? They're better than the originals. They are
Then
better than.
can I put them higher than Ruby and Sapphire? That's the problem because I do enjoy those games as well. But then am I thinking more of Emerald? I'm probably
We'll
thinking
do
more of Emerald when I think
after
of
we
Ruby and
get
Sapphire.
the initial tier list down. We'll go and rank
Go
each
back
one in
after.
the tier, and then we'll
Okay,
also
yeah,
see
that's
if
fine. That's
anything
fine.
moves up.
Okay. Okay.
So we are on
We'll leave it
to
there for now. We can move after if we need to.
yeah. We are on to Gen 5. Gen 5? Yeah.
Yeah, black and white.
Black and white. So I have a lot of opinions in these games. They are severely underrated.
I agree.
And while I haven't played Black and White 2, I've watched a lot of people play the games. And I would argue that they are S tier games, but I don't know if I can put them there because I've never actually played them.
I wouldn't quite go that high.
They're
I think
very
they're
good, though.
underrated, but I don't think they're
I'm gonna
good,
suggest
but not amazing.
this.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
Okay. We had what else came out during this
X
gen?
and Y. X and Y.
X
I
and
think
Y.
it's
Nothing.
just
Yeah.
because they did the remakes of the original ones, didn't they? So
Mm-hmm.
Black and White 2 counted as the remakes for that gen. It's X and Y next.
Ooh, controversial this one because people hate the games here. This is when Pokemon games went down. But
Yeah, the problem I have with them is I think they'd be good games if they didn't make. This is when they started simplifying the games of having to always have XP share and everything like that, and the gyms are a lot easier because like the first one only has 2 Pokemon. From a, I think the story was quite good.
I think graphically it was amazing. One of the best
Yeah,
Pokemon
they
games
definitely
ever.
stepped up a lot here. With the move to the 3DS. I'd probably maybe go E.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Again, this one also suffers from a lack of new Pokemon as well. It took a lot of the black and white Pokemon in the generation.
Yeah, that's a really
This is a
tough one.
tough one. It's a tough one.
If they'd made like Pokemon Z, like there was always rumored, like having Zygarde as the main Pokemon,
That could have been good.
it could have been good. It could have been A, maybe even S, if they'd improved, but no.
Yeah.
All right.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm going A. I really enjoyed them. I liked the Mega Evolutions, which obviously I forgot to mention in X and Y. They did bring up Mega Evolutions in there as well. I liked the flying around on Latias and Latios. Obviously, they didn't add a huge amount over the original games. I prefer them to the original games.
I want to be spiteful because we were promised so much with these remakes. They looked great. It sounded amazing. Gen 3 is arguably the best overall gen. But this is a big, big, big but. We didn't get the Battle Frontier. We didn't get anything really good. We had like a random post story thing with Rayquaza, which was average at best. They should have remade Emerald. They shouldn't have remade Omega Ruby. Now, I'm going to suggest B.
They were never going to remake a single game.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's the point. It is because they want to make more money. But in my eyes, then that's just a detriment to the games itself. Like that doesn't.
It's not just about making money. It's about community because then you have to trade Pokemon with your friends.
Stop being a company shill, Sean. I bought a CB. I was very disappointed with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's a controversial opinion, maybe, but I don't think they're bad, and I think they should be in B. And I would argue that if we were going to put them in B, we'd put them ahead of the originals, but we'll sort that out after.
Yeah,
But I
put in
personally
B for
think
now.
B. Yeah, we can
Uh,
discuss it later if you change your mind. But yeah,
so Sun and Moon.
yes, Sun and Moon.
C. C. Hated them. Yeah,
I haven't played
totally
Ultra
agree.
Sun or Ultra Moon actually, so
It didn't add much.
okay. See,
It added like ultra wormholes and stuff, but I don't think they really changed the games that much.
mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I weren't a fan of them. I didn't like how they went away from the gym system.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, they're just not a huge fan of the Pokemon they introduced in the
could have been.
generation as
It
well.
could have been better. Could have been better.
Yeah, I weren't a fan of it.
All right. Okay, we'll do Let's Go before we get to Shield and Sword, I guess.
But they came out first, that makes sense.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Let's Go. I don't think you're gonna argue with me on that one, are you? Are you gonna argue with me on
Um,
that one? There's no way you're gonna argue with me on that one.
I would like to, but I don't think I can because I never finished the game. That's the
I
problem.
did
So I
finish the
bought.
game and I completed the Pokédex. He's fine.
That's the thing. I bought the game because I wanted to shiny hunt,
Mm,
but I never got around to finishing the game because I just got bored of it.
yeah, I can understand.
Because I don't, I didn't like the concept of having to catch Pokemon to level up. I prefer battling.
Hmm.
I like the system of shiny hunting of getting a catch chain. That was nice. Um, yeah, it didn't add anything story wise.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just changed the way the game is played, and yeah, I like the overworld Pokemon as well. It's the first time we had overworld Pokemon.
The
I
game
liked
looked
that
great
part of it.
and it
Yeah,
did
visually it
something.
was good. They made Pokemon follow you. It's just the actual game overall in the end was a bit disappointing.
It did something with the Pokemon following you that Shield and Sword hadn't done at all until the DLC. Pretty much, it was very lackluster. It should have been something that was in here, which is
And then
where we
when they
move on.
brought out the DLC for Sword and Shield that's been going on to, it
Hmm.
wasn't that good because the speed. I understand why they did it to keep it to how the Pokemon are,
Hmm.
but the following speed was just awful.
Yeah.
It was so annoying.
So Sword and Shield. I don't know if there's a controversial opinion, but B for me, and we can move it around if you believe it's less
Uh,
or more.
yeah, I'd probably say around the same. I enjoyed playing them.
Yeah.
Um, thought the good games. I liked the overworld aspect. But I don't think you can overlook the like release problems of where there was a lot of glitches early on in the game. Um, how would have been nice to have a bit more open world
Yeah.
than it was. Because
Oh.
obviously, when you get into the DLC, the entire area is open world.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have been nice to have a bit more of that in the
Yeah.
actual game itself. But I thought they were enjoyable games. The post game, I was not a fan of personally. Um,
Yeah,
because it
that
was just
was weird.
very repetitive of go here, fight Pokemon, go here, fight Pokemon. That I weren't a huge fan of that.
I did, however, like the twist that neither Zamazenta and Zacian were the main Pokemon. It was just Eternatus.
Yeah,
Um, and obviously the post game you get them, but you have to. It's a bit of a slog to get there. Um, but I think the music is great, and the music is one of the reasons I have put it to a B rather than a C. I think the music, like the gym stadium battle music, is great. The Eternatus theme during, or was it the Eternatus, or it was the what's the bad guy's name? Do you remember? That whatever his name
Rose.
was, yeah, Rose. He had a really good theme, I believe. So that for me puts it up.
And slightly controversially, I liked the Gigantamax
Hmm.
system. I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite good because you had to use it tactically. Instead of just
Yeah.
with Mega Evolutions, you pick a Pokemon, you Mega Evolve it, and it's there. You only get the three moves, so it is more tactical for competitive and fun, getting your way through. I enjoyed that part of it, but yeah, there are better games out there.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't like how, well, I don't like how we're introducing all these things like Mega Evolution, Z moves, and then they're just not used again.
abandoning them. Yeah,
Yeah,
they should have
I don't
stuck
like
with
that.
one and carried it through, because now Mega Evolutions are pointless. They're worthless. You can't use them in competitive anymore. The moves were just trash anyway. We completely went over it while we were just saying that Sun and Moon was shit. But I'll go back to that now. Z moves were awful. Hated them.
Yeah.
I would like them just to stick with one of them and go with it.
Z moves are the one that needs to go if they had to get rid of one. I think Megas and Gigantamax could work together, but there'd have to be some
Yeah,
configuring. That like the Pokemon that had Mega Evolutions shouldn't have Gigantamax forms, and vice versa. I think that would be the best way to do it.
yeah. I think going back as well that Mega Evolutions also lacked from the how few of them there are.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas at least with Gigantamax, you have the two forms. Yes, some Pokemon have a different form, but every Pokemon can get bigger and you can use the system on any Pokemon. Whereas you are very limited with your Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, agreed. So,
We'll
that is
start from
our
C and work our
list,
way
and
up, I think.
we'll start. Yeah, we'll start up. Obviously we can't rank these. We haven't
Yeah.
played them, so. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Is it better than Pokemon Let's Go Eevee?
I was more going to shove both of them ahead of Sun and
You want to
Moon.
do them together? Okay, we can do it together. Yeah, it makes sense. We haven't been
But
judging
for now,
versions.
move them both together and then
Would you say they're better
right
than
behind
Ultra
Diamond
Sun?
and Pearl. Right behind Diamond and
You
Pearl.
think? Okay. Um, do I
You don't
agree?
understand my hatred for Sun and Moon. Yeah, Pikachu first.
Yeah, yeah. You
I
know
prefer
what?
Pikachu to Eevee. Because it's annoying that you have an Eevee as a starter and you can't evolve it.
I'm gonna
That's
I'm gonna
annoying.
say Ultra Sun and Moon are probably better than Sun and Moon, right?
Yeah, they added a bit more, so
Mhm.
they're fine as they are. Diamond's better than Pearl.
Would you move them up, or do you think they're fine in C?
I'll leave them there. Let's leave them there.
Okay, all right. B, Sword and Shield. Are they better than Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree as well.
I enjoy the open world part of Sword and Shield will help them massively. Bumping forward.
Are they better than X and Y?
Yes.
Okay. Are they better than Black and White?
Could be controversial. I could be tempted to put them all the way at the top of B, personally, because I did really enjoy them. Whether you want to disagree with that, up to you. But personally, because
Yeah,
if you think about it, like
yeah. I
we have
enjoyed
the
it more.
originals. Originals don't have a lot in them at the end of the day.
Mm. Well, okay. I'll put something to you. Are we including the DLC?
No, base game.
Just base game. Because my enjoyment came out of the raids a lot. I really I went through a lot of them and actually enjoyed doing them. At some points they were tedious, but ooh, okay. You know what? I'll sacrifice it. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Well, in that case, Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, are they better than X and Y?
But I'd say for now, put them ahead of the originals.
These?
Sorry, the Ruby and Sapphire originals.
Ah, okay.
Put them
Okay.
above there
Cool.
because they added more.
Yeah.
You've messed
Oh,
that up.
okay. Well, cool. We're all right.
There we
It
go.
didn't drag along. X and Y better than
I
black and
think
white.
I think I'm happy.
You're happy with all of this? Let me think. Yeah, I can handle this. I can handle this. Yeah, agreed. All right. A. Black and White 2. Whoop. Whoop. Do you argue that?
No.
Okay.
I,
I'm going to configure this and tell me if you're okay with it. That's my
yeah.
configuration.
The only thing I was debating is whether Heart Gold and Soul Silver goes before Platinum or not.
Oh.
It's close. It's close because
That is a hard one.
yeah.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You know what? Yes, they introduced the whole having a Pokemon walk around with you feature. That was in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll put it over. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. And Emerald and Crystal, which one's the best? What would you choose?
Emerald.
You choose Emerald.
Personally. Yeah.
I'd choose Crystal. So we're
I really like Gen 3.
Crystal
That's how
is
I
my
age right.
favorite Pokemon game. So
For me, it comes back to, again, Gen 2 didn't bring in a whole lot of new Pokemon, and I'm not a huge fan of the Pokemon they brought in. I prefer the Pokemon brought in Gen 3. That's what it comes down to for me.
yeah, the Pokemon in Gen 2 weren't as good as Gen 3. You're right. I'll give you that. I prefer Crystal because I had a better time playing it, but I get more nostalgia, I should say. But Emerald is the superior. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's our tier list. Tell us
Be sure
how.
to slag us off in the comments.
Tell us what you do. Tweet us some pics
Look,
if
I
you.
don't think we're too controversial there.
I don't
Obviously, it's
think we
because
are.
it's what I think. So
Yeah. I obviously we haven't played these. People will be like, "How have you never played Gold and Silver?" I went straight to Crystal. I
I was
just
also
never
young.
touched them. Yeah, we were also very young. Then again, I played Red and Yellow when I was really young. I still have them.
I did. I went back when they're brought out
They're somewhere
for
behind me.
like the whatever
Yeah.
they're called.
Yeah.
I can't think what the system was called, but where they brought the old ones back as like emulator ones on the actual
right.
DS.
Yeah. I have the actual Game Boy Color versions. Yeah, it would be the color. Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool with me. I think I hope we don't regret anything after, but that's been our Pokemon mainline game tier
That's a
list.
wrap.
If you have any other ideas for any tier list going forward, please tweet us, please comment down below. Give us a like and subscribe. And
We will rank anything, as you'll find out in coming videos.
we will rank your mothers from S to F. I don't know if we do that. Would we do that? Would that be allowed, Sean? Could we rank people's
I'm up
mothers?
for it.
Cool. We'll see you
On
next.
that note, we'll finish. Peace out.